Welcome GMAN Division 4A to your precap. I am your host Garnside, joined by Rosra.
Hello.
Let's take a quick look at what teams we'll be recapping this season. Exploding Skulls, that's the Kailsworth team coached by Abram. What do we think about it?
I think
I
it's
see
the
a
Journeyman
Mino.
Short team. You know, pretty chill. They have a Mino.
Yeah, they do.
That's fun. Oh, I'm back in my comfort zone with things like Chaos Dwarf Minotaurs. You know, great. Coming off the Div 1 recap where everyone's perfectly streamlined, we get to see fun picks from the get-go.
Yeah.
Kickoff return on the Hobgoblin. I like that. It's cool.
I mean, yeah, Hobgoblin carriers, what else do you really take on them? They only have the general
Exactly.
abilities.
Let's just pray that they roll roll some normals, eh? Roll some doubles, sorry.
Oh, yes, normals. The one thing Churf team don't really need.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how many normals does your Churf team roll these days? You still don't have any claw?
I
You got
only
any claw
have
yet?
one claw still.
Oh.
It's a movement 5 claw piece though.
Oh, yeah, like, movement 5, you're not taking any piling on.
No.
Control trolls.
It's great.
But yeah. Let's have a look at the record. They came 12th in their Division 5 in Season 11. And then in Season 12 they were in Div 4 and they were 8-1. They went 8-1 and 4, finishing in 4th place. And then they took a season out. Now they're back. Abram's back and he's here to win probably. They got a kick blocker.
Yeah, wait, I just noticed that as you said it. Whoa.
Oh, I like it.
I don't.
I love it. What else is he gonna take?
Excuse me, it's a Chorf blocker, man. What do you mean? What else is he gonna take?
I agree. It should really have been pass block. But oh well.
You take break tackle before you take that.
Yeah, even though you have 2 bull centaurs on the team.
Yep.
I'm sure. Hey, if you're gonna have to take kick on someone, right?
Which is why hobos exist. Which is why your ball
you don't want
carrier
your hobos to
exists,
get
really.
FTP, so like the block is more likely to live, so you don't need to worry about it.
It's so bad, and there's no convincing me otherwise. It's impossible.
I know. I'm just having a laugh.
Yeah, I hope
it's
so.
a tricky pick. But they have a Mino, so they're just here to be stylish, gonna say, and that's what I respect. I respect the style.
Okay, if you say so. Like kick isn't even that bad on a Chorf, as long as it's like your 6th or 7th skill.
Yeah, it's not a bad skill on the short, but the ordering is the issue. But hey, if they're that confident they can win with a kick first Chorf piece, then all power to them.
Sure. Bull Centaur is having a well, they have a level pending.
Ooh.
That could be a variety of things actually. That could be Frenzy. That could be Mighty Blow.
Oh, they do. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's probably going to be Frenzy, right?
Could it be Juggernaut?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think Frenzy first. I like having a Frenzy threat.
I like Frenzy too, so.
With great tackle as well. You know, you can get some really interesting surfs if people mess up.
Yep. Mighty Blow is really tempting though, because really your Bull Centaurs are the only ones that are realistically gonna get their hands on the Gutter Runners and the High Elf Catchers.
I agree.
The
There's also no full stack yet, right? They have the Claw, but he's just Claw.
Just Claw.
And he needs to get 9 more SPP, which feels like a world away.
It's gonna be even harder with that
They have the
G1.
Mighty Blow Palm. They have the Palm, but there's no guard in their Niggle. Do you ever cycle the Niggled Pommer? You know, once you get another Chorf. He's gone a lot of guard first on Chorfs, which is really cool.
Yeah, I disagree with that, but I don't know.
Well, I think he probably went Mighty Blow first on the first one. He just wasn't banking on it getting niggled.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably wasn't niggled until the rest of them all had guard and were years away from Mighty Blow. Yeah.
I'd probably keep him, especially because he's only 7 SPP away from a level 2.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's like a journeyman. It's just gonna. I think he'll be coached quite well, but I think it's a bit too crazy. Like you got the Mino, some interesting skill choices. Like might fall down a little bit. I think mid table's fair.
Sure. We'll move on to Kislev. 1650 Kislev, and oh god. They're missing a couple pieces there.
Is this Mr. Mojo?
It is indeed.
Yep.
I,
Basically carrying on.
I don't like the way this team is sorted. It's Bear, Catcher, Lino, Blitzer, Blitzer, Lino, Blitzer, Blitzer. It's a
It's
mess.
chaos, isn't it? It's chaos theory. Blodge, oh, the Blodge Tame Bear. Gonna say this is incredible.
Wait, he has a blodge.
I'm
Oh,
hooked.
wow.
I'm hooked, and I've only seen one piece.
Ah,
What else is there? There's a cool catcher. Tackle first on a lineman. The block and then dirty player on the movement 5 on the 5-3-3-7. That feels like a sacking.
easily.
Another good catcher. The four blitzers, strong. Mighty blow one. Do they have strength access on normals?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like I think I would have liked a mighty blow piling on one. But I guess he then rolled it. But then problem is Vaslav then rolled Agi up, right? So he had to sort of turn him into a war dancer with diving tackle. But it's still pretty good, I suppose. It's just that the other two block blitzers are too far away from mighty blow. Nah, it's a fun team. It's cool. The bear tends to be a no, but I guess it might be just like the bear. I don't know. He hired it, right? It's only got 13 games played. It's not like it's just a legacy bear.
How many games does this team play? Oh, it's actually up there.
Yeah, so they started off in 5C back in season 11 and came third. They went 6-5-2. That's where I remember them from. I remember the name. And then they went into Div 4 and did really badly. They came 13th. But they carried on and came 6th last season, again in Division 4. But they didn't quite promote. I think they're probably 1 or 2 places short of promotion. So they're back again. And
4th time's the charm.
4th time is the charm. I want to check the previous. So the Tame Bear, right? The one he started with got to guard, stand firm, piling on, and then took an armor bust and was sacked. And then the one he replaced it with got block and dodge.
Guard stand from piling on?
Yeah, on the
I
back.
want to see that piling on animation.
Well, yeah, I do as well. And then, oh, this is the sad one, right? He had a 7-3-4-7 catcher, which was actually 5. It was 7-3-5-7. Blodge, vampire, like both setups, sure hands, and then he got Agi busted back to Agi 4 and they were sacked.
No.
Which is sad. Any other notable deaths? Not really, just a couple of Agi 5 linemen that did their job, I suppose.
Agi 5 Linos?
Sorry, Agi 4, I forget they're not L's. My bad. But yeah, I think it's just a cool team. I hope they. I don't think they're going to do well because they're Kislev and they're unreliable as anything. But they are only what their actual TV is 1920, right? And they do have a Wizard Stadium. They could take a few wins.
Sure, they might.
I'm hopeful.
We'll see, I guess. Only time will tell. High Elf, it's Spoon's team, the Face Planters. Always nice to see a High Elf team around. Ooh.
There's a lot of High Elves. It's more High Elves than Wood Elves, I think.
I love
that.
No,
that's
honestly, like, that sounds crazy, but that's sort of common. Like, when I played High Elves, I think there were also more High Elves than Wood Elves.
That feels weird to me. Because I feel like Wood Elves are better.
Yeah, but people, like, a surprising amount of people don't just go for tier 1 teams. And
yeah, it's almost as if people are here to have fun.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, it's
the
got a
team
cool
though.
thrower. Yeah, the team.
I love the thrower. It's basically peak High Elf thrower. Ideally, you have Agi, so you can get that 2+ safe throw. But you've got the good core there.
Yeah, it's got all it needs, right? Strength Agi. Yeah, level 5. Oh my god, my voice today.
I love the strong arm into
accurate. It's my third pre-cap of the day. My voice is already like my mind is going.
Yeah.
Then
they have
Blitzer.
Yeah, it is a nice blitzer. I mean, the Agi 5 retrieval with leap is just great, really. A little squishy, but let's hope he can get Smash Collarbone the 3rd up and running soon.
Yep, it's just a classic journeyman, like Division 14.
Smashed
Couple of good
Hand.
pieces. Needs to develop. Smashed Hand is on his way.
Yeah, I like him.
1 SPP away from a lever. Imagine if that is a movement.
That'd be so good.
That would be incredible. Probably won't be though, right?
Yeah.
You just start going down the... Thing is, right, he's movement 9. Do you start going down the sprint sure feet line, or do you start making him into a ball carrier, like sidestep, sure hands?
Well, you don't make him into a ball carrier because you have a thrower.
That's true. That's true. It's been a long day.
I consider giving him sidestep, maybe like sprint sure feet too, but
I don't know. Thing is, right, would you make a regular gutter runner into a one-turner if you didn't roll movement up?
I would.
The thing is, right, I wouldn't. I would just make him like a ball carrier. Not
Like
ball...
only getting one
I'm
push
just a
is
rat
easy.
mindset, not an elf mindset, and that's my problem. But yeah.
Getting the one push you need if you have sprint sure feet movement 9 is so easy.
There's no Juggernaut yet on this team.
Yeah, but
The blitzes are far away from
Still.
Juggernaut.
it's still so easy. Until
Yeah.
you get to the higher levels, at which point they make it hard for you. But at like even in Div 2, it's so easy.
That's true. What was I playing? I was playing something actually in I was playing some Wood Elves or something in a weird league, and I got a one turn like 5 out of 6 games I played because I just didn't defend it at all. But back to 4A.
Right, good team. Onwards to it's Camry. The Toot Uncommon by Mad Mob.
Ooh, Camry team.
They're oh,
So-
never mind. That's a rookie Gym Guardian though. The other 3 are looking very good though. So
Yeah, the other 3 are very nice. More blocks than Masterful's Division 1 Camry.
indeed. It's a lot of
Nice
movement.
blitz. Yeah, they're fast. With slow animations. 3 dirty players, I like it a lot. Maybe I might have fired and replaced the 3rd one. That might be overkill. Or maybe get a bench or something, I don't know. We have a block, movement, kickoff, return, fend. Sorry, Ra.
We do.
I feel like I cycle that now because we got the dodge one. Once the dodge one gets to block, I think I cycle Haptra, right?
I guess you might want to keep the thrower just because he's fast. Yeah,
Maybe.
don't play Camry.
The thing is, right, they're very close. We got a couple of levels that are close, right? We got a lot of the dirty players are close to leveling, and they're probably going to get sacked. And then there's 5 SVP away for the Ra that I'm talking about. Level.
Could be Haji.
And then we're a team. Disco Tat is a touchdown away from leveling up. It's probably going to be Stanford. Let's check the history. They were 7-3-3 in their opening season, and came 3rd. And then in Division 4, they were 5-2-6, probably running into a bit more development. Not quite as developed themselves, being a one-season team and struggling. But yeah, it's a really good Camry team. Again, it's a similar. I'd argue that I'd rather play this team than play Masterful's team.
You might be onto something there.
Masterful's in Div 1, right? So I think you've got all the tools. It's just about getting out there and executing, you know.
For sure.
So yeah, best of luck. I think this might be the one for Mad Mob. It's probably going to be one of my top 3.
I could see that. Elven, no, Chaos. We almost skipped another team.
Was it Dimmy?
It is.
Oh, of course we missed. Of course we almost missed Dimmy. Dimmy is I wouldn't say a big name on Twitch yet, but he streams a lot, right? Because he was the first time I was a mentor, he was in the college group like a couple of seasons ago now, and he played in like 6 different leagues, all chaos, right? Every single time it was chaos. He's now played more than me in terms of total games, and he's only been playing for like 8 months, and I've been playing since the game came out. Like, he's a serious like up and coming good player, so one to watch.
Well, I guess we'll see how this team does, because it doesn't look that impressive, does it? I mean,
Yeah, he all died at the end of college.
who died?
He had a level 5 beastman who was like mighty blow, claw, strength, and then it leveled and died in the same game.
Ah.
Well, he lost a warrior in the same game as well. I think it was towards the end of it was like college playoffs, right? He lost 2 pieces in one game, and then he's been slowly trying to rebuild it through minors. But But yeah, just know it's the no killer beat, no killer goat feels horrific. But there's a lot of tackle and wrestle kicking around, so.
I mean, it's Div 4. This isn't actually that bad a team.
Yeah, for Div 4, it's a solid base. And what I'm saying is, even though it's a minors coach coming in, I think Dimmy is not top 40 coach, but he's definitely like a seriously good coach. I think he'll do quite well.
Yep.
For Div 4. But I don't know whether the team. I don't think the team is quite there to support him yet. I think he might lose a couple of games because he doesn't have the skills on the players.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Of course, we miss Dimmy G and miss Jimmy Fantastic. Like, it's anti-northerner. I guess we covered Crystal Hands. I don't know. Anyways, we move on.
We shall. It's Elven Union and it's 1070. I dread looking at this.
Oh, is this
mostly?
Is this Mumbo Jambo's team?
It is.
Oh, fun fact. I just needed a draw against this team to make playoffs with my High Elves last season. I lost 2-0 or 3-0. Because I forgot it was a Pro Elf team that his blitzers had to sidestep. I tried to blitz it, and it got in between my screen on my offense, and I ended up losing.
Oh really? Oh, come on, man, you're better than that.
Yeah, I know, it was so bad because I played really well for the first 5 turns, and on turn 6 I forgot about it, and then. Oh, anyway, it looks like they went to playoffs and died for their trouble though. So.
Really? Because it's still looking somewhat decent.
Well, he had an Agi 5 like leap catcher, and he had a strength 4 catcher, and they're both dead now. So
Ooh.
Something's gone horribly wrong since I last saw this team.
Apparently. I mean, catchers are still looking sort of solid. The one odd part is the block, dodge, strip ball. Like.
Yeah, the blood strip when he could have been a wrestle strip feels a bit. But
that's the one real like bummer part. But
maybe he just doesn't like his catchers being on the floor, which is understandable. But yeah, I agree.
Honestly, if I can get the ball on the floor in return for my catcher being on the floor, that's a trade I'm willing to make.
Yeah, well, I think I think he might have been thinking when he took it, right? He might be thinking, it's pros. I'm probably going to be down TV. If not, when I take the levels, like in the future. So I'm probably going to wizard most of my sacks. In which case, the block might be more valuable on your offense.
Here's what I think happened.
Is there logic there?
I think he saw that he had 3 catchers and not enough money for a 4th. He realized that his 4th catcher would have to be wrestle first, then dodge, and then maybe a strip ball. So he went, screw it, I'll just take strip ball now while I'm building my sacker.
That's cool. I like that. It's a good line of thought. Got the Agi 5 recovery with the blitzer. Not completely finished, but in the works. And throw with strong arm.
Yeah. So it's a good basis. It sure is.
It's a strong basis.
See how it goes.
But what I'm saying is Mumbo Jambo is a very good coach, so I think they're gonna maximise what they can out of this team. Until it dies a horrible death like all Pro Elf teams do.
As most elf teams do. But yeah. Dark Elves. Here we go. Marry Me, Bloody Mary X by VN.
Vivian. See what they did there?
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I see now. It's a fast one. And they have a runner.
Yeah, they do have a runner. It's movement 8. That's kind of interesting.
Like, there's a lot of odd things going on.
There's a lot going on here, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like the 2 witch elves, none of which have a level.
Yeah.
There's not only a runner, but it's movement 8, which means he's not terrible. There's the movement 9 blitzer, who I guess is a 1-turn threat. It's also movement 7.
They're keeping him because he's armor 7.
Yeah. And there's the Mighty Blow Tackle blitzer, which is great, and the Agi 5 retrieval.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's kind of because you look at it and you're instantly like, wait, there's a runner there, and there's like weird odd skills, but then you look at it and it's actually not awful, right?
Sure.
Because they have the runner, but the runner's good. They have a kick, guard, lineman. The witch elves aren't there obviously, but then again, we're in Division 4. The team's not going to be perfect. But it's actually quite good. I think it's like they could do quite well. Maybe give them 6 games. Just get the witches to like wrestle, and then like one Lodge, the other Raj or something. And then they get really good. I think while the witches are still so exposed and they don't have, they have 11 players. It feels a bit, they're almost safe. They just need to get through the next couple of games without imploding.
I mean,
when
got
they
a
can all
couple
get
players real close to a level. There's the Movement 9, 2 SPP away. There's the one Witch Elf, which is 2. The other Witch Elf is 3. Then, I mean,
we should be seeing some good vanity passing coming out here to try and get those witches levels. Because you really want the runner to get to block as well, right?
Yes.
So you probably it's an interesting one. Because I don't know who you score on. Who do you score on first? Probably the 3 of 6.
It's a Blitzer.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Blitzer. Yeah, the Blitzer first. But then the Blitzer's probably. I mean, on your offensive drive, like you're probably going to try and one-turn with that Blitzer.
But he doesn't have dodge, so that one turn is going to be sketchy.
Yeah, that's true. That one turn is super sketchy at the moment. Yeah, it's just the block movement up feels really like unwieldy and not very useful. But they're almost there. So good luck. I mean, I'm sure you'll kill it.
Indeed. Right. Then there's 1600 Necro, coached by Joshi.
Jojishi. Oh, he's the guy that I beat 8-0.
What was that?
He's the guy that I beat 8-0.
Oh no.
He was playing Goblins then, but now he's playing Necro, and he's got a strength up Wolf.
Oh.
Golem tax has been paid, which is always nice to see. But yeah.
Has it been paid, or is it just because that Golem never got above 2?
It's not evasion. It's not been evaded. It's been avoided, right? He's paid tax, but he's paid it on like, it's gone. All his money has gone through like shell counts, so he's only had to pay a fraction of the tax he should be paying for a Mighty Blow Wolf and a Strength Wolf. That's so sick.
Pretty good.
I mean, they got a huge bench of zombies as well. They've probably been killing a few people on the side. This is a really good team.
Whites are decent too, which is something you usually see Necro teams struggling with.
Yeah, I think they've been a bit lucky with MVPs, right? Because Dux Autumn Varenus the second has got 4 MVPs in 10 games.
Oh shit.
Let's check their stats. They've played 10 games. They've only got 2 casualties. Any touchdowns? 2 touchdowns on that white. So that's cool. But yeah, I think it was a bit of MVP luck to get him. But they're now at Mighty Blow as well. Oh, it's really good. They don't have piling on yet, but that can wait, I suppose. But yeah, I think this is another really strong team. I think they could do really well.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think they're definitely competing for challenges.
Yeah. Then, I mean, I had nothing more to say there, so we'll go to the Lizardman. Zot Zila's Hunger. It's Oxtrews. It looks half decent at first glance. I mean, there's block on the Croxigor, there's strength on the one Saurus, and most of them have block.
Is it not a Rebel as a team if there's not a block Saurus and a strength up Saurus, block Croxigor and a strength up Saurus? Like,
is that
like every
so common? Like
Yeah, it feels like it.
Really?
On my Rebel travels, yeah, it feels like this. The Croxigors always have block. Might be the thing that I talk about.
Like the typical Rebel Lizard team for me feels like a block skink.
No, the typical Rebel Lizard team is the diving catch skink and the helmet pass.
No, that was the one time. Don't.
I'm gonna keep bringing that up because it really annoys you. It's great. Now the skinks are pretty normal here.
Yeah, they are.
Have you ever played against Oxtree?
Don't remember.
Because they're properly good. They have like a 70% win rate. Very strong.
Well, it's a strong team too, so...
Strong team and a very strong coach.
A contender, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely a contender.
The Jogo Bonito, it's Carnate again. We recapped him last season.
Hey! Familiar face.
Indeed. And, well, he still has his stats, I see.
Yeah, all well and good. The Vampire Thrower, alive and well.
Blackrock still lacking.
Yeah, Blackrock's still just chugging along.
To be fair though, they're close to being...
Yeah, they've gone from like 8 out of 16 each to most of them are on 12 now, at least. So
It's progress.
almost there. But no, it's pretty chill. Pretty chill team, just for the history. Yeah, they did get to play-ins in the end. No, they did get to play-ins from Division 5A, and then they went undefeated. They went 2-3-0. So they got the wins and the draws. They got the touchdown diff, but they skipped out on the deadly kill teams in playoffs and challenges. So they escaped into Div 4, where they can. I say escape. There's probably a little bit of claw knocking around in here, so they're gonna have to start being careful. But yeah, pretty ideal spot for Carnette.
Yeah, looks real good. Yeah. Then there's the Chaos Dwarfs, Xbox Noobs, coached by Wraithlord.
Yep.
It's a pretty good Chaos Dwarf team.
You got Chorf Envy.
Yeah, not really.
Really?
Maybe one of his Bull Centaurs is niggled, one of his Chaos Dwarf blockers has nothing. One of the things I pride myself on is that all of my Chaos Dwarves are very, like, uniform. They all have Mighty Blow Guard now.
Nice. That's a good thing. I think the symmetry is worth at least 3 points on the leaderboard, if you ask me.
Exactly. But he does have Claw, though to be noted is that one of these does not have Mighty Blow.
Yep.
So there's
and they're probably a way away from Mighty Blow as well. Because you're always going to blitz with Mutt now, unless you have to blitz with Hero Jones to sack the ball or stop the potato or something. So little Yoshi's going to struggle to get his SPP until they find an MVP. But
yeah. Also, there's the Carrier Bull Centaur, which is...
Yeah, and then the Strength 4
brave.
Hobgoblin, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the niggled one is... I think what will happen is the Strength 4 will get sure hands and then we'll cycle the Bull Centaur.
That's what I would do for sure. We'll see if
Because
that's
we've got, yeah, because it makes sense, right? Because this Hobgoblin is basically like an agi up Bull Centaur now.
Yes, it makes sense, but when do people actually do what makes sense?
Rarely. That's true.
You
got
just
me,
brought up the
there. You
diving
got me there,
tackle
Genocide.
skink. No, the
Yeah.
diving catch skink.
You're right. People are very sensible. I'm not very sensible. I'm first piece of evidence for that. Because I had 3 stat freak high elves and I decided to play goblins instead.
Yes. Still don't forgive
Crazy,
you.
man. Oh come on! It would have been so boring. Just
High elves are the best, okay? Even though I'm playing
yeah,
Church
but
now.
I'd have just been right. I would have just been complaining whenever they started rolling. Whenever they roll a snake, because I expect them to win every time. Whereas with goblins, I'll be like in a better mood because like I might get a draw, and that'll be like the highlight of the week.
Yeah, you know, like the thing about goblins, I feel like, is that losing feels better, but winning... Wait, where am I going with this?
What you're saying is everything feels better when you play goblins. So you should play goblins. You're right, Genocide. I agree with you.
I like being
Fun
competitive.
fact: there's as many goblin coaches in REBBL as Underworld coaches this season.
Really?
Mhm.
Does that say something about the popularity of goblins or of Underworld?
Probably goblins because we had 2 playoff teams, challengers teams, so there's a lot of publicity. But yeah, it's cool.
Those Xbox noobs will go on. It's Andy Davos Vampires.
Hey, big name.
Oh, he has so many vampires too. He has 6 of them, huh?
They're rocking the 6 vamp, and they're all at Blodge.
No.
Or most of them are at Blodge.
Didn't you have one
Oh.
die or something?
I imagine so, yeah. Oh, Countess Jenny. The
The Mighty
Mighty
Blow
Blow
one?
piling on one. Dead.
Honestly, that death was inevitable.
Yeah, but it's still heartbreaking. So yeah, they're at 1740.
They are. I mean, 6 vamp life, right?
Yeah, 6 vamp lifestyle.
Kind of higher than that because they have 2 MNGs.
Mm. Yeah, they're actually at 1820. So this is probably the biggest team in the division, right?
Probably, yeah.
They have a Wizard Stadium. They don't.
God, I wonder what it's like to play against a team like this. Like, just like blankets, 6 vampires with Blodge.
Well, they only field 5 of them, right?
Do they? I haven't really been paying
You
attention to
tend
the
to.
later
I
games.
swear, I think you tend to. You tend to have at least one Thrall for every vamp. What's this thing is right? There's only 2 pro. 4 rerolls. I guess the 4 rerolls sort of cover it. 2 guard. Yeah, I mean it's Andy Davo with lodging with like stats and skills at his disposal. How is he not going to win games?
Like one stat and it's movement. Like it's not.
I meant as in the base stats of the vampires
Oh,
being
okay.
6, 4, 4, 8. That's pretty strong with Hypno Gaze.
The 6 there is the big problem there.
Yeah, he only has. Well, they do have the 1 movement up, but it is a problem.
Give Vampire movement 7.
Movement 7's better than strength or actually upon a vampire, I feel.
I mean, in general,
Vampire.
any vampire should be movement 7. So I think.
Nah, because then they're a bit
Powerful? You actually think that's gonna make vampires overpowered?
much. Yeah,
No.
I do.
No way in hell.
I actually do, right? I actually do. I think if you gave if imagine running 5 lots of 7, 4, 4, 8 on the pitch with like core skills.
I don't even think like the movement is gonna be that helpful because the thralls lag behind.
Yeah, but they always lag behind. Vampires are
No.
already tall team.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they don't because now the thralls have the same movement as the vamps.
What? Alright, I see what you're saying, but it's not as if you're moving all your players forward on a vertical line, you know?
Sure. Give vampires movement 7. Then
Actually, here's an interesting
lastly-
one. Here's an interesting one, right? While we yell about how to play vampires, do you think this team would beat Zunk's team?
No.
I do. I think this team would beat Zunk's team.
Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't really
I'm
watched
sure.
Andy play vampires.
Yeah. Well, we watched Zunk play Orcs. Remember? Remember when he based up he had the ball in the second half and he threw it. He put it up against the stand firm piece. The other guy had.
When was
I
that?
We casted it. Remember with Sean Man. Come on, you remember this? It was you, me, and Sean Man watching Zunk versus Onania.
Yeah, I remember.
And Zunk killed loads of players and then almost lost. In fact, they did lose. Did he lose?
No, I didn't lose.
He did win. No, he won. He won because he ended up playing Sean Man.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it was an Orkov.
it was an Orkov. But it was a spicy Orkov. There was lots of death and we got to just chat with Sean Man for a bit.
That was
Anyway.
a good game.
Enough reminiscing. Although I do like a good reminisce
Yeah.
live on air.
Hmm.
But not this time.
Enough about Andy Davo then.
Yep. for now.
Necromantic, Cairnwood Wraiths. It's a CWC Toby. I know him from somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard of that name. I
I
can't place my
I
finger
don't
on
think I
where.
played in his div.
Well, the only
No, we
history-
recapped
yeah,
him. I recapped him at some point. Yeah.
Training Grounds G last season for this team, but anyway. Mighty Blow piling on tackle werewolf, and then actually 5 werewolves. Hello.
Yeah, it's golden tax has been paid.
Yeah, but we're recovering financially. Both the golems back up to block, and enough zombies to fill a bench. No ghoul.
Yeah, it's a very top-heavy team. This one.
I think necro teams do struggle to not be when the rules are this good.
I
Oh, this
guess. I mean,
There's still one more level, right? What's your next level on these 2 werewolves? The 76 level.
the dodge one gets. Alright, the piling on one gets jump up.
Yeah.
The agi one gets. Maybe sure hands.
I'd give it leap.
Leap is a good shout too.
Leap frenzy, dude.
I don't think you need leap as much when you have agi 5 though.
That is, well, it's a 2+ leap, right?
True. Which is why.
More reliable. We've only got. Oh, they have 3 rerolls. I don't know. Probably sidestep or sure hands is a safe bet, but I'd take leap to be fun.
Leap is fun.
But yeah, they have a dirty player, which is always important to maximise your removal potential. So yeah, this is a pretty much fully operational killing machine. on the team.
Nah,
Well, it's
you want the
1600.
flesh golems up, and then the whites a bit too.
Yeah, we got the damage output to tide us over till then.
That's pretty good.
Every Armor 9 team will be scared of Krampus. Krampus is gonna get you. Get you good. Ryerson pitch invasion cancelled on this pitch.
Alright, so he has a stadium. Alright. Was that the last team then? It was indeed. I guess we'll round it all off by which two teams do you think will make it to the playoffs and challengers?
There's 3 challengers teams.
There's 1 playoffs and 3 challengers?
Yeah, it's Division 4.
Ah.
So
Okay.
I will say that. Forgotten now. I have to click back through. I have to quickly remember the teams that we've recapped. There's some good contenders, right? Hang on, did we do the Nurgle team?
There was a Nurgle team?
Yeah, there was. They haven't accepted their ticket.
Ah, yeah, sure, we'll take a look at that.
Radiant Crusaders.
Indeed.
Now, as a fellow Mountain Blade player, I appreciate that. They have a really cool Nurgle warrior, right? He's block, mighty blow, claw, tackle, juggernaut. They also have a 7-3-4-8 Pestigor who is niggled, and they also have 2 heads and block. Block first. And when block, movement, 2 heads, agi. It's the skill order. Just a mighty blow Pestigor, a block beast of Nurgle with guard and stand firm as well. And 2 controlling Nurgle warriors who have gone guard and then block. Guard first.
Wow, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's one way to build your Nurgle.
Yeah, I mean, he has a couple of really good pieces and then a couple of lacking ones. The Pestigors could be better, except yeah, I mean, all 3 of them could be better. Like the
yeah,
one
the Pestigors
is
are
odd.
what strikes me as incomplete. You know.
It's yeah, sure you have Agi 5, but then you don't have like dodge. You don't have sure hands.
Yeah. Just checking the previous tab. So, fun fact, right? He had a Nurgle warrior who rolled doubles, so they took dodge first, and then when they got to 15 out of 16 SVP, they got niggled and was sacked. And then he hired another one, gave it the same name, and it got blocked, mighty blow, and then died. So
Oh.
its team with recent deaths have been the same Nurgle warrior. But yeah, no notable past players, no one above level 3. Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't think it's going to be. It might be a challengers team, but I don't think it would be a top
Yeah, I don't...
team. So I'm going to put in first place. I'm going to put the Camry.
Oh, okay, sure.
Mad Mob. I think they're the strongest team. Then I'm going to put Oxtrue. Then it gets interesting. I haven't picked an elf team to do anything yet. I don't know what elf team to pick. I guess I'll put Spoon in there. Why not? Into challengers. And then I'll put Dimmy G into my last challenger spot because, you know, I know who they are.
Okay. I'm gonna go with, I think, Abram and his Chorfs, because, I don't know, I think they could still win some stuff. Then I'm gonna go with Spoon and his Isles. Man Mob and the Camry. I think that's 4 then? No, that's 3. I can count, I swear. Then I'm gonna go with Carneat's Orcs.
Yeah, good choice. I forgot about the Drogo Bonito.
Wait, that's 4.
Yeah, 4. 1 playoff, 3 challenges.
I should take Andy Davo, but I'll stick to my whatevers.
Yeah, I felt the same. I thought I should probably take Andy David here if I'm being smart, but it's Vamps and he didn't do very well in season 1, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the skills now. He doesn't have any excuses left.
True, actually.
Maybe he's a bit short on pro, but
It's
apart from
Div
that.
4, right? Like,
yeah,
can't
Div
have
4 and
6
levels like
level 4
it
vamps.
should be a good playing field for someone of Andy Darrow's caliber.
I think that brings us to the end of this recap. I've been going to sign joined by Lozra. And we'll be doing the proper recap next week. See you then.